In a world where the only way to achieve a boner is by gambling everything you own.
What?
That's right, I just watched Kakegurui and to call it weird, I think is an understatement. I mean, look at these faces. Aren't these just faces only a mother could love? I saw this anime trending years ago, and decided to avoid it at all costs. First off, I stay away from yanderes. Those people scare the crap out of me. And Yumeko is no exception. Wait, actually? She seems like a nice girl. What the hell? I swear, if this woman had the opportunity, she would sell my soul to the devil, just so she could play one game of rock, paper, scissors. But people are infatuated with her, for some unknown reason. Wait, I think I'm beginning to see it now. I'd also like to take a moment to make fun of the live action version. Moving on. Little refresher for you. This is Yumeko. She just transferred to a school where there's a twist. There are no teachers. This is a joke, but I only saw this teacher in the first episode, and not a single teacher appeared since then. At this school, every student has the worst addiction on earth. Drugs? No, even worse. Gambling. After school, everyone gambles their money away to secure status. You may as well stick all these kids in a pot house after school. That addiction may be better than gambling. The way you achieve a higher status is by donating money to the school each month. If you don't donate enough money, you become a house pet. A house pet is basically a peasant you look down on, and you must do everything you're told. Well, nobody would gamble then. Only idiots would do that. Oh really? How much money have you spent on Genshin Impact, Valorant, and other gacha games, huh? Huh? And I'm just gonna say it because nobody else will say it. This is a genius idea for a school. Slavery aside.
What?
If you think about it, this school is racking in the money. They probably have more money than Elon Musk by saying donate or slavery. Oh, also if you lose too much money, you literally get handed a plan for your whole life. Today at 6 p.m., you will stub your toe on a table and not cry out in pain. Now that the refresher is over, can I please get a regular character in this anime who is not a complete psychopath? Someone who's not Ryota. There are some real freaks in this show, and don't question me on this, but I think they're all lesbian. Which is exactly why I watched this show. Let's start with the main character, the woman who is sweet but a psycho. Sometimes she is this, and sometimes she is this. She's a gambling freak, and for some reason, every time that she's in frame, the camera starts from a bottom shot. Because you guys have weird fetishes. And just like so many, everyone is... Is she the best character on the show? Yes. Is she the only character of note? Also yes. We also get Eye Patch Girl, who has a boner for Yumeko. But Yumeko? Yeah, let's just say they aren't on good terms. We have Yumemi, who's in a band with Yumeko known as... Yeah, I included this just so I could make this joke. We get lollies who like lollipops, presidents who are the president. To put it simply, these characters don't have much depth, except for the fact that they're all crazy to win gambles. Some of these people go to extremes, such as breaking their fingers or ripping out all their fingernails. These characters all do have one more thing in common. They are all more dramatic than basketball players, like this man who lost and now all of his hair is white. Not to mention, all of the reactions are just a tad bit extra. But this is just part of the anime, and honestly, I just kinda laughed every time I saw these reactions. Also, I finally got to figure out where this was from. Have you ever seen No Game No Life? Okay, imagine that, but like, without the incest. But that's the best part. Get out. Just get out. First off, let me just say that some of these games hurt my head. To say that I didn't understand some of these games would be an understatement. But I guess that's just what NA college education and watching the anime at 1 a.m. does to a man. I mean, some of these games are interesting and great. And I watched them thinking, oh, I'm getting the hang of this. Just for them to tell me, actually, you didn't consider the position of the moon. They also play a lot of card games, but they always use new decks, like these things grow on trees outside or something. Technically they are paper, so they do grow on. Shut up, nerd. Also, these games start out light, with, you know, a game of rock, paper, scissors for some money, and then they escalate to whoever loses has to jump off this building and die. This is basically the equivalent of Squid Games. Yeah, I'm just including this so I can use it in the title.
This big brain.
The plot of this anime was, I guess, yeah, this is the plot of the anime. Girls get turned on by gambling. I really wished I was more invested in the story, but I'm really just not. I think that the arcs were okay, but nothing really got me invested in this anime, other than wondering if Yumeko was gonna win a gamble again. And, yes, she will. She's the main character. I think that this is not as interesting because she always stakes everything on the line. In other words, she can't really lose. Is she gonna kill herself if she loses? Would have saved me a lot of time watching this anime, but no. These characters also have a lot of internal dialogue, and since I have the attention span of a squirrel, I would zone out for half of it. But they did get me with the old-fashioned is it a girl or a guy trope, so I will give them that. The presidential arc was actually pretty decent. It gives the characters a goal to work towards. Except our main character, who will give less craps than Will Smith at the Grammys. Every character is working towards obtaining the presidential status and the leadership of the clan that the president owns. To win this status, you have to gain the most amount of chips by gambling to get them. Since everybody starts with 1 chip, it was interesting to watch everyone lose to Yumeko, who doesn't care about the tournament. The last episode kind of got me though, because they started giving backstories and then it ended. This anime ended in 2019, and we haven't gotten a new season announcement about it. Get your stuff together, MAPPA. Stop making Attack on Titan and give the people what they really want. If they do stop making this show, I really won't lose any sleep over it. But MAPPA?
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
I also tried to get into the manga, but they started talking about cryptocurrency, and for that reason,
I'm out.
Hello, Outro Lunar here. Click here if you want to see my channel. Click over here if you want to see my most recent video. Click over here if you want to see the recommended video. Bye.